Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the FV304. It's the Tier 6 British SPG. It's located on the eastbourne of Berlin, and this one is under the command of Marin Bishop.
Let's settle the score with these twerps.
Now this replay is the winner of the 10,000 video competition, and yes, I think you can probably see why with the 3 marks of excellence on his barrel. Yes, he had a particularly good game in this one, and finally it's getting a commentary. Okay, he's ready to go, and he's aiming for the enemy. Now, having 3 marks does mean you do have a slight advantage, because of course you can fully dial in very, very quickly, and your reload is particularly good as well. The standard reload for this Arty is 12.94 seconds. You can see Marin Bishop has actually got 10.02, so he's not nearly 3 seconds off the reload time. And no enemy have turned up where he expected them to right at the start. And so, yeah, oh, at last he's got a Tiger 131. Good. First shot yields 162, and he's reloading quickly. Wants to get another one in there if he can. Fires and immediately changes direction because he just sees a juicier target, which of course is this Achilles. Now the thing about it is that this tank is actually well destroyable. If he can land a shell in the cockpit, he will take it out the game fairly quickly. So he's tracking this one, plus of course he's getting close, but the Achilles gets wiped out by the KV2. And there's a Jagdpanzer IV just over here. And then he does this thing, he looks away, and we missed the kill on the Jagdpanzer IV because he did get him, but he knows full well we don't like this. Fires at the Tiger, gets the, oh, it's not the Tiger, it's a VK3001P, Tiger predecessor, ancestor you might say, and he does get a hit on the engine bay. He fires at the corner of the Tiger, but I'm pretty sure he got warning that that shell was inbound, so that's why he pulled back. Fires through the camera. Oh, he gets a kill firing through the window. Okay, the KV-1S is the next target, but he changes direction. But it did land fairly near to him. Okay, he's using the concentration skill. Flies around and looks away again. He does know we don't like this. It's not good Arty practice to look away, because otherwise you won't know how to correct your shots. Now you track the poodle there in the water, and he's taking fire, and we've got track damage off that one as well. And he kills the poodle outright. Now the thing is, he's got the concentration skill, and now he's got communications expert working, and that boosts his crew skills by another 2.5%. So he's actually doing rather nicely. The team are doing very well as well, because they're 2 up on the enemy at the moment. He's a bit wary about going a bit closer because there is an enemy still round the corner, and he wants to get a shot at this Cromwell first because it's the engine deck he's going for. Fully dialed in, rounds out, he waited, and that's how because he waited, he got an accurate hit. It really does make that much of a difference. Fires another shot blind, and it hits. So he knew that now it wasn't a good idea to look away. Now, although he's lost the sight of the target, he fires that last one in, and he obviously didn't hit it. Now, for a brief moment, he saw an enemy M44 up in the distance. In fact, it was a T-3485. Okay, he's got him on the corner. The guy has the savage to pull back from that corner and pull up again. So whilst we're dialing in, we're focusing on where we should put the shell. Just if he back, oh, he backs into it. That one landed near the engine deck, or was it near the front of the vehicle? It may have been the front of the vehicle, actually. There's a yellow mark there. That one was on the engine deck, and that was a penetrating shot for 437, which means the next shot could be a kill shot. Rounds out. Almost. 10 hit points left. He'll get him on the next shot. Okay, fires in. And he did kill him. Okay, but we didn't get to see it. He denied us the chance to see that. But now it means he's got 4 kills. He's going for the Skoda T25. Fires at the engine deck. Lands it just behind him, but it splashed him for 121, which is pretty bad, actually, for the Skoda. He's now one shot. Oh, he got him with the next one, even though he looked away again. So that's about, what, 4 tanks so far? We've missed out on seeing the kill because he looked away. But he's now off to the races because most of the enemy tanks he wants to kill are right in the south. And of course, he's just too far away because there's a short-range Arty, and he's just too far away from the enemy to actually spot them. So at the moment, he's looking where he expects them to be, and there is one there. The SU-100, he fires a shell in, gets a hit on the engine deck, makes for one shot, and the enemy is killed. But there's now KV2, who's almost reloaded. Rounds out, fires for the rear. He gets the, I think that looked like the turret actually that he hit, but it may have been the engine deck. He's already got enough to get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that means a high caliber. Oh, we can see the shell actually landed on the quarter of the vehicle, the hind quarter, so right above the engine. It's going to go for this VK2801-105, rounds out, he looks away immediately, and he did kill. So that's 5 kills at least that he's looked away and then got the kill, which is unfortunate. And he gets a hit on the KV2. He's already got Top Gun, and that's the last kill of the game, and it's all over. I think most people agree that it does ruin a game if you can't see the enemy getting killed. If you fire and then look away straight away, just as he did when he fired at the Cromwell, he couldn't be absolutely certain he was going to hit the target. And he did hit the target on the Cromwell, but he didn't kill him. So by looking away, he actually missed out on the chance to get a second shot in there to get a kill shot. On the others, yes, he did get 5 kills whilst he looked away. The Jagdpanzer Fear, the VK2801-105, the Skoda, all of these he's looked away at after firing. And the T-3485M, he looked away on that guy as well, and they went down. The only one he didn't look away on was the Tiger 131, and that was the one where he actually fired through the window and the shell landed on top of the Tiger and wiped him out. In that game, he managed to get an ace tanker, unsurprisingly, for so many kills and so much damage. He also got a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 18. He got a Gauss Medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. High caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he also got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. His win rate in that game was 10,921, which is super unicum level. But it kind of ruins the entire video if you cannot see the enemy killed. Tank drivers don't look away after they fire. They have to keep watching to see if the shot actually hits and kills the target. If they don't, then they will have to fire again to try and get a second shot and get that kill. Likewise, many other players would never look away after shooting, because if you look away, you have to dial in on the target all over again. And I know that the reason why a lot of people started doing this, shooting and firing without looking at the target after they've done so, it was a stupid craze. I think it was started many years ago, more than 8 years ago. And some players would do that. They would shoot and look away, and you see the shell coming out the barrel at the target, even though they were fully dialed in. But the moment they fired, they looked away and drove off. The only reason you should be doing that is if you are under counter battery fire. You shouldn't be doing it otherwise. You should be watching to see what happens to your shell, because you may have to follow that shell up with another one just afterwards. In Marin's case, this replay was so good, he got 10,000 gold for it. Yes, it's a lot of gold, and he can actually buy a tank with that. You can buy a tier 8 with that at the very least. But the thing is that I would ask him, please do not do this when you send us replays, because it's so annoying to some people. They won't watch the video. And of course, people who don't play Arty on a regular basis probably would say he was cheating. If he did that, he fired and looked away. They'd probably say, oh, he's employing some cheat to get the kill. But no, it's really necessary to know what happens to your shell, just in case it's a blind hit and it hits the target and you never knew that it hit the target, and he could be a tracked vehicle awaiting a follow-up shell to finish him off. If you've driven away and looked away, you won't know that. Luckily, he was watching when that Cromwell got hit, so he obviously knew that he had to follow the shell up. But if it had been any of the others, then he would have missed out on a possible kill. Anyway, that's my rant over for the moment. Congratulations to Marion Bishop for getting 10,000 gold, which will be sent to you very shortly. Was it 10,000 gold? Yes, it was 10,000 gold. And I'll be sending that off to you. It will actually probably come in from somebody else's name, but I'm probably using one of my 4 accounts to actually do the transfer, because obviously it's easier to send it. It probably won't be General Disturbance who sends you the gold, but either way, you have won it. You've got the 10,000 gold. That's yours. Congratulations for doing it, but please don't look away. Yeah. Okay, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.